The Tennessee Aquarium IMAX 3D Theater has some great new films in store for us in the new year. Our good friend Tom Benson is here this morning to give us all the details. Good morning. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. Yeah.
So let's just jump right in and talk about a new exciting film. We're talking about not just birds, but all things that fly.
That's right. Things with wings, if you will.
Right.
I think there's not a human being alive that has either not thought about the flying themselves or dreamed about it literally, you know, soaring up in the sky.
Sure.
And this is a film that really looks at creatures that fly and just kind of the marvel and miraculous nature of how wings are used in different ways and how they get across long distances without very little energy, and some that have very active wings beating in the air that actually cause a buzz, like hummingbirds. So this is a beautiful film. Think of planet Earth cinematography, very close-up images and very slow speed, high definition capture of flight. Again, those hummingbirds, being able to slow down those wing beats so you can actually see kind of the figure-8 pattern. And the tight shots of even animals like dragonflies and insects and bats. You know, there are so many different ways that animals use wings for their daily lives, and this is really kind of a detailed look at that. And I think bird lovers are going to especially appreciate the hummingbird scenes and seeing that some of these animals beat their wings as many times as 80 times per second and make that buzzing sound, and then comparing it to the wings of insects. There's an underwater sequence, Bree, that I thought was pretty spectacular. I had never seen a dragonfly nymph. Dragonflies start their life cycle underwater. They're an aquatic creature that then moves out onto a plant and kind of sheds that exoskeleton, and their wings emerge. And to see that was pretty dramatic. And then to see the close-up photography of how dragonflies can independently beat each one of their 4 wings was pretty cool.
I love these films, and they're always so educational. I learn something new every single time. But what I love about this one, there's even a little, maybe tiny bit for dinosaur lovers. I mean, it's people from all ages are going to love this film.
A little touch of Jurassic Park in
there. There is a little bit.
Those are the only sequences that are computer generated. Everything else is actual cinematography. And the film crews did an amazing job. Like peregrine falcons have that amazing ability to fold those wings back and dive at more than 200 miles per hour, and yet you have the graceful movements of swans, like you saw those scenes that was filmed in Scotland in one of the locks over there. And again, the close-up cinematography in locations and tropical areas. The silent flight of owls compared to those very loud wings of hummingbirds, and then butterflies. So I think that people, when they come to see this film, are going to develop a deeper appreciation for animals that can fly and want to see more up close. So you'll be able to go to the aquarium after seeing the film and go into the butterfly garden and have a deeper appreciation for the butterflies after having seen some of the butterflies flying here, some of the bird programs that we do. And then we've got a special program coming up on Sunday, January 14th, which is wild bird treats. And so to get more of those birds to come into our lives in our own backyards, you know, what are the things that we can do to enhance our backyard habitat to bring these creatures into our lives?
Right, and you were saying there are some things that you can do to take care of birds during these cold, like we are experiencing right now, frigid temperatures.
So bird feeders have some challenges, and we'll have a bird feeder expert at this session January 14th. You can register for it on our website from Wild Birds Unlimited, so they'll troubleshoot your bird feeder problems, and you'll get a chance to make a pine cone bird feeder for yourself, and also a coffee mug suet bird feeder for some of those animals that like suet cakes.
Yes, I love that because it's great for kids that are at home right now, maybe the younger ages, for homeschool groups to take part. You've got a lot of programs still going on at the aquarium for those age groups right now as well. What else in the new year? When will this film actually at the IMAX start?
This just started last Friday. I had a chance to see it myself for the first time yesterday, and just gorgeous imagery fills the entire 6-story screen, and some of the sound effects when those birds fly over you. The bat sequences were pretty remarkable too. They went down into South America, and they had a guy who was actually on a climbing line hanging in front of that cave opening as millions of bats were flying around him. And that, if you're afraid of bats at all, that may be one sequence that makes you a little bit squeamish. But if you're somebody who likes going over in our area, there are a lot of people that go over to Nickajack Lake and see the bats emerge there during the summertime. This will be a phenomenal sequence for you to see.
Dating back, I mean, the history on this is 300 million years. You're talking about, you know, animal or birds in particular that people probably have never even heard of. You could guarantee you're going to learn something new from this film. Absolutely. And also memberships. I mean, this is a great time of year to go ahead and do that. Anybody who's gotten
a gift membership will want to take advantage of that special program coming up on January 14th, but also during these colder times, it's really nice to come indoors. I know my daughter and granddaughters come several times a week during the colder months, and sometimes only visit a floor or two before they move on to do something else. So aquarium membership is a great opportunity to take advantage of some of these programs like Nature Nuts and Aquarium Adventures that happen throughout the year.
All right, so this film has already started, and it'll run how long at the IMAX?
This will run into the spring,
Okay.
and then we'll have some new ones coming up in the spring.
All right, and the membership department, if you want to go ahead and get your membership, they are open daily, Monday through Friday. They're open right now if you want to go ahead and call and be thinking that out, but definitely purchase your tickets for this film. I'm sure you are not going to be disappointed. You can find out more information, of course, at tnaqua.org. And we'll be right back.